Well, you see, my favorite part was probably when 25 knots started to feel like nothing. That was pretty sweet. We were just surfing down waves the whole time. And also, other favorite part was after going upwind for what, like 5 days or something, we finally cracked off. That was sick.
Probably right before we blew the A4 up, we were going about 25 to 29 knots downwind, surfing the waves. And then Mike just goes, oh! And then we just see the A4 just peel in the front. But that was my favorite on port jibe, just crushing it.
My favorite memory was probably getting the main up and getting our kite back up after ripping the main. It's a good feeling getting some water under the keel again. Yeah.
Definitely driving in the middle of the night in 25 knots of breeze with the A4 up and seeing 28s, 29s flash up on the screen and just ripping along with a really awesome group of friends.
My favorite moment from this Transpac was after we fixed the main, put some flex tape on it, watching it go up for the first time, flogging around a little more than we'd hoped for, and then bearing away onto it and watching that patch hold for the last 2 days. So got another 30 miles to the finish. Here we go.
I think my favorite memory from Transpac was getting submarined on the prod at like 25 knots the other day.
My second favorite moment of this Transpac was helping out my boy Cyrus while he got submarined on the bow, dredged head to toe, and I stood behind him and held onto his tether and was pretty dry at the end of it.
Favorite memory was working on the main and fixing it with all the boys. Teamwork.
Just about every watch I stood with the guys up there. It was a great crew.
So my favorite memory is whenever there's a problem, everybody just diving in and trying to work to solve the problem.
Getting back into touch with the racing roots of sailing. Going to the places where the explorers of the past went. With far too much technology than we need, we still make it with just as much damage as they did 400 years ago. That's wonderful.
I like the stars. I like seeing the stars in like the Milky Way and like ripping, just laying on your back, staring at the stars while ripping down waves. I think that's a pretty cool experience.
Oh, the memory is going to be the memory of having all these young kids going forward and doing many, many, many more of these.
How great you all are. You guys are really, really good people. And you've also learned a tremendous amount, every single one. Skill levels increased, personal skills increased. Great trip. Just super adventure.